Well, take two. I've tried recording for this. I didn't get my thoughts down exactly how I wanted, but let's give this another shot. I hope you guys are enjoying school. I'm definitely not enjoying it, but it's not actually hell. Um, I'll give some context to school because it's okay. I've gone into the grade 12 public system. I was in the private system before, and that honestly that was ridiculous. The high standards that they held me to, and it was ridiculous. I needed to get out, so I decided to swap schools. And so far, it's been a positive change for me. And this week actually hasn't been that bad. I've just felt really tired. I guess getting up early in the morning and that does take the hell out of you. It doesn't exactly compute, like, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure we all know how that feels, like getting up this early in the morning to go to school and then come back. It's not natural. It doesn't feel exactly right, especially like if the weekend before you were staying up till 3 a.m. playing COD or talking to girls, right? I mean, we were all doing that during summer. We were staying up super late and calling it good. But yeah, just getting back into the swing of things. It's been a relatively easy week, as my English teacher so perfectly put it. It's elementary week. We were had tons of lectures and did stupid activities and shit instead of just getting on with the program and doing school. And I know some people are like, I want to do the games. Well, I don't want to. 90% of us don't want to sit around and throw eggs. Oh my gosh, fun. I get to throw an egg. I don't see that being a requirement on my job resume showing that I can throw a frickin' egg and catch it. But that's besides the point. Like moving into the regular school schedule now, being able to um, just go from class to class and kind of chillax and do that thing, get with my thing. It feels good, man. It finally getting into that. Like today was the first legitimate day without any sort of like weird timetable switches or anything like that. So it was definitely a good feeling to have that. But that's just me. Um, so yeah, I guess I'll talk about Call of Duty World War II, and then I've gone over with my real life um, stuff. Um, World War II was such a fun beta. I'm sorry I didn't get to cover this sooner, but real life happens and real life comes first, and I'm sad that this is also all the World War II gameplay I have will be featured in this video. I did not capture enough, but I did make it to max rank in the beta. I did get to play test almost all of the weapons I used. I figured, so if I'm going to give a rundown of what was good about the beta, war mode was perfect. It remind I guess this is coming from an Overwatch player. This fit right at home. Like not having to worry about KD, just worry about the objective, play the objective, and just kind of go for it there and just enjoy World War II in its fullest with the gunplay and the weapons, and it was a good feeling. I enjoyed playing war, especially because it catered to so many different play styles, and I wish I recorded even more war than I did. I just feel stupid. I guess I was just so caught up in the moment. So I guess I gotta farm some gameplays this weekend from different games, maybe even more Overwatch because I will be playing comp, and hopefully with comp I'll be winning, so I can have some gameplays of that sort. But this is the easiest Call of Duty to record for, really, because normally I would not want any COD gameplay, because well, with COD, everybody holds a high standard of what they want to see, have it be absolute pub stomping or sniping clips and or trick shots or whatever, right? And I want to hold myself to that quality. While even while there are some people that are out there that just do cut comms over Call of Duty, not really doing anything, they just kind of have it in the background. Because I am doing a live comm and not, well, I guess it's not live comm. The gameplay's already recorded, but I'm just doing a commentary and not having a face cam or anything like that. I need to have at least decent gameplay. So in that way I can showcase that and enjoy it. But with War, I felt like I could at least do something with the gameplay. There was something that was there that we could all enjoy. I was able to hit some bangers with the sniping, which I don't think in any other Call of Duty I was able to hit a clip of some form. I felt my sniping was on point. I felt the sniping was quite balanced. Like everyone kept saying that there was no aim assist on the sniper rifles. Maybe that was true, but it didn't feel very true. Um, because on Black Ops 3 I cannot hit anything. Maybe that's just because everybody's jumpy in Black Ops 3, and because everyone's on the floor, you can kind of predict where they're gonna be, and also the mountain division, when you do breathe in, it does give you a bit of aim assist, but that's besides the point. It felt good. I loved World War II. Everything was usable in war. Um, and I think that's what made war fun to me is I could use everything. I could use SMGs. I could use the ARs, but obviously not on every point because using an SMG on point two where you're building the bridge will not work at all. You're not going to be very successful. But you can use the ARs, the LMGs, and the sniper rifles and be very successful on point two. Um, and it felt right. Definitely a lot more balanced than what the maps were in this game, and for the normal 6v6 side of things. Now, normal 6v6 was still fun, mostly in domination. I felt domination was the best because it did control more of the spawns. I did not feel the spawns were very well controlled in TDM, or I didn't play hardpoint or kill confirmed or anything like that. I wish I did. Just didn't get enough time, but I did play domination. I did think that the modes were suited well for domination. And that was probably the first game where I really, really wanted to play domination. Because the past, well, that's not true. Advanced Warfare had good domination, but Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare, Modern Warfare Remastered had shit domination, in my opinion. I did not enjoy playing domination in those games, and that sucks because back in the day, domination was my thing. I loved playing domination. Like, my favorite mode of domination was probably, most fondly, I remember Modern Warfare 3, the no halves, like just cap flags, just go for it, like just balls to the wall domination. And I love that mode. World War II gave me kind of a piece of that back, that feeling of actually enjoying myself while playing domination. And it was really, really enjoyable to get back to that and have that feeling again. Because like even for Black Ops 2, which some hail as the best Call of Duty, the domination in that game is brutal. It is not fun whatsoever in my personal opinion because there is the time limit. The only time that domination is fun is on really smallish maps like Nuketown. Standoff is okay. Um, Slums is good. But yeah, raid was good too. But you get the idea. Like domination was not very well suited. I like when we get to hit the 200 or even like 202. I think is the highest you physically can hit in domination, or at least the yeah, that would be right. 202 is about the highest that you can hit if you're triple capping a team. But it was I felt I got that piece back from Sledgehammer's domination mode. It felt right, and it gave some flow to the maps because people were complaining, or at least what I heard from the PlayStation beta from weekend one, is that there was no flow from the maps. I thought that was not true. Well, if I'm to rank the maps in my idea, because I think this is an easy way to talk about them. Um, Gibraltar was probably the best map, followed closely by Arden Forest, then Point to Hawk, and then the worst map in the game was hands down Aachen. That map was brutal to play. I could not play it. It was I can't. I can't even on that map. Just who thought that was a good idea? Let's just blow out the center of the map. Just leave it this wide open sniper lane. Oh, let's also make the two flank routes with finger quotes um, also sniper lanes. Like, I don't mind having sniper or rifle dominance on a map because I actually love that about wars that you can use those weapons. It's just that it was felt super campy and super um, head glitchy, and it was not enjoyable to play. Like no mode, I think saved Aachen. I do not like that map. I will be voting to skip that map every time it shows up in the rotation when the full game releases. But just that's a no from me. A whole big no. But yeah, World War II. To sum it up, everything was good except Aachen and TDM. But domination with the other three maps was good. War was fantastic. The weapons felt right. Um, Probably some tweaking could be done to make anything that wasn't an SMG or an STG a bit more viable in on the other maps, either by elongating the maps a little bit, not to the point where it's like Aachen, but they did say in multiple tweets and stuff that they are planning on having bigger maps. So that should be a really good thing. I'm definitely going to enjoy that, but um, I think that sums it up for this video. I plan on making a Phantom Menace movie review right after I'm done recording this. So be on the lookout for that. That may be uploaded rather in succession, or I could be holding on to that video in case this week ends up being crazy. But when you see it, you'll see it. It's going to be in the works. I have some interesting things to say, but yeah. Another thing, just quickly before I forget, I will also talk about season 6 um, as well, possibly even next Friday. But I think that leaves it all on the table. Everything I want to say for now, at least. So yeah, it's been Oz, or Sounders Freak 24. Have a good day.